So that was the council, the legal team head of the Aam Aadmi Party. Obviously, decisions being taken right now, like our legal reporters are telling us, there are some options before the Aam Aadmi Party at this point of time as to what they could possibly do. Before I return to them, Aishwarya is also with me. She tracks the BJP and government for us. Aishwarya, we heard Amit Malviya just now. It seems like a cautious response at this moment, because I think even the BJP would have been surprised by the bail granted yesterday.
Well, definitely, Shiv. You know, they were very, very surprised. At the moment, the Bharatiya Janata Party is sitting on the sidelines and seeing the entire story unfold. Because, speaking from the point, BJP at the moment understands that this is something that the court has to look at. And, if we see any kind of statements coming in from the BJP, it will give more ammunition to the Aam Aadmi Party. They already at the moment are saying that the Enforcement Directorate is a puppet at the hands of the government. The government staying away from it and very clearly saying that these are legal procedures. You can question procedures, but how can you drag the central government or a political party into the entire mess?
Okay, very interesting. Kanu, if I could bring you in, Kanu Sarda, if I could bring you in now, in such instances, does it seem the obvious thing to do right now for the Aam Aadmi Party to approach the Supreme Court? Is that what is likely to happen over the next couple of days?
Well, Shiv, the ED has approached the Delhi High Court only on the limited aspect of staying the operational part of the trial court order, in which, the bail bond needs to be furnished. So they wanted to stay only on that proceedings at this point of time. And the Delhi High Court has, heard the arguments only on the stay application and not on the entire merits of the case. Because the merits of the case requires a larger hearing, not just one-day hearing.
Yeah.
And because the ED counsels were only relying on the fact that, how the trial court has ignored crucial facts placed before her, and the trial court judge was in a haste, and the trial court judge also categorically told the ED counsel to cut down the arguments. And this is all what ASG SP Raju was telling the High Court judge since morning, that he's been given less opportunity to argue, and that is why. And this is the only reason. What if the High Court denies the Arvind Kejriwal's relief and he's being kept inside jail, then the Aam Aadmi Party can definitely move the Supreme Court and ask for the immediate relief, because it is the liberty of the person which is more important in this case, because a trial court order is still in operation, and it has just stayed only on the operative part, that he cannot be released on bail for now. But the other findings will remain as it is. So until and unless ED challenges the whole order and saying that the order is completely bad in law, and the proper hearing takes place before the High Court, things will not be an easy position, neither for the Enforcement Directorate, neither for the Aam Aadmi Party.
Okay, Amit, just a quick piece of information from you. Who all are allowed to meet Arvind Kejriwal right now? I'm sure, there are people from the party, his family visiting him. Who all have been visiting him? How frequently have they been visiting him?
Sunita Kejriwal visits him almost every week, and in rotation what happens that sometimes it's Sandeep Pathak, sometimes it's Raghav Chadda, because he's back in the country now and politically active as well for Aam Aadmi Party. He has also visited Arvind Kejriwal in the past few weeks, and Atish and Saurabh Bhardwaj are the ministers who usually in turn try to meet Arvind Kejriwal in order to get brief from him as to how to tackle the governance issues and crises like the water crisis which has unfolded in the national capital. In fact, the water satyagraha has been something which was properly consulted with Delhi Chief Minister before it was actually planned and executed by the Aam Aadmi Party. Shiv.
Okay, so Sunita Kejriwal, who has become a very, very prominent face of the Aam Aadmi Party since the incarceration of Arvind Kejriwal, is also out there today. We've got images of her at the Jal Satyagraha today, where she took a direct shot at what she called the dictatorship of the government over trying to keep Arvind Kejriwal in jail. That's been, a running theme as far as this entire episode is concerned. But let me just take you through some of the arguments that have been made in the Delhi High Court today, and then I will return to our reporters. The Enforcement Directorate's arguments lead with the claim that they've got evidence that Arvind Kejriwal was involved in a 100 crore kickback demand. Now, bear that in mind because there is a mention of this specifically in the bail order from the trial court. The Enforcement Directorate also says that Kejriwal's defense is complete partisanship in ED's every argument is what Kejriwal's legal defense has been. That this is not based on merit, it's completely partisanship in every argument being put forward by the ED. The ED argues that 45 crore rupees in cash has been traced and it was used in the Goa Assembly elections. Kejriwal's side's defense is that Kejriwal wasn't an accused in the CBI FIR or the ED's ECIR. To which the Enforcement Directorate's arguments say that Kejriwal is guilty of a money laundering offence. To which the Kejriwal defense is not a single penny has been recovered from Kejriwal, all linked directly to him. The Enforcement Directorate's arguments are that Kejriwal is responsible for generating proceeds of crime. Kejriwal's defense, those who implicated the Kejriwal government got bail immediately. So the suggestion there is that those who implicated Kejriwal, those who turned approver, were rewarded by the central government. So the twists and turns in the Liquorgate case, like Nalini was saying, it's wrong to even expect or, make your mind up about what's going to happen in this case, given the very, very aggressive twists and turns that have happened so far.